This is a lovely exercise for dealing with worry. Now, if you're anything like me, I tend to overthink, I tend to catastrophize about things, but have a go at this. It's 3 simple questions, and it starts by thinking, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, so just breathe in and out through the mouth. And it can actually help you to be thinking about this whilst controlling your breathing, because if you manage your breathing, it sends the message to your brain that your body is calm. If your body is calm, then there's no threat. The way the brain works is it can't tell if a threat is physically there or if it's in your head, but what it can tell is what the body is doing. So if you can calm the body down, that will really help. So if something were to go wrong for you, and this can be even, really quite wrong, think, what is the worst that could happen in this situation? And it may be awful, it may be things like losing your job, it might be losing the company a lot of money. So when you think about those things, be aware of them, be mindful of them. But the next thing to do is find some way of accepting them and coming to terms with them. That's the worst thing that could happen. This is what it is. This is why it happened, perhaps. But I'm able to accept it. The final thing is the most important, because the final thing allows you to take action. And the final thing, after you know what the worst is, you've accepted it, is the next thing you do is you take steps to make it better, to make the worst outcome not as bad as that. And that way, not only do you actually take some action rather than overthink where nothing is going to change, but you might even have the opportunity to be making things better. So even if you think the worst thing that could happen would be you've lost a lot of money for the company, or you'll get fired, or whatever that thing might be, or maybe you've lost some friends, do something about it. Take action. Try to minimize that loss. And those are 3 very simple questions you ask. What's the worst? You then work to accept it. How do I accept this? How do I minimize it? And that way you move forward from overthinking.